Saturday morning, blue skies. Let's see how dry the straw is. We've got 160, 170 acres of straw on the floor. We've never got anything baled yet. Well, we rob baled the odd row trying to find somewhere drying, but the moisture was too wet and it wouldn't have stored. So we're just going to see what this is like. Oh, it's still got dew on it. So you see it glistening. I mean, that is in the shade of that tree. So let's go off the headland perhaps. See what the middle's like. But here we've got a lot to get through, really. You know, still soggy inside. We're gonna have to shake it out, ted it out, and then row it back up again. Annoying. Just need a bit of wind. If we had a bit of wind in this sun, it'd dry no problem. But because there's not really any wind, it's quite still. The only thing that's going to dry is the sun, and the sun can't get to the straw underneath the top of the row. So if we spread it out all even, sun will dry it, rake it back up. What a pain. That's a proper setup, and it looks well smart, that tractor on that baler. Olivia wants to play with the new jet wash, so makes perfect sense to me. Sun's gone in. I'm in this field of wheat stubble. It's 33 acres here, same the other side of the road. This is really dry. The only bit that's not is where there's a slight shadow there, where the sun's not got to it yet, which is annoying. But the other field, the rows go the opposite way, so that's probably had the sun all morning. So we'll probably try that one first, and then come on to this, and then where it's grassy, which you can see from the stubble in places, we'll have to shake that out with a tedder, leave it, and then row it back up again, which is really annoying because every time you move it you lose a bit. But we just need to get these fields cleared. Change fields now to one that's, the rows are going in line with the sun, so it's had the sun on both sides of the rows all morning, so there's no shadows really. And this one feels a lot drier, so we'll try this one first, see what happens. You might not hear this because of the background noise, but the sun's come out and you can hear like a crackling noise. And that's the straw drying out on the stubble. But yeah, I don't think you can hear it, can you? I can only barely just hear it. Tell you what you can hear though, a Agco power engine. Quarter past 11. Let's see what we get. Hear that clunk clunk clunk? They're the hay dogs. It's only class balers think have them. I never showed you, but I don't know why actually, but we just probed a few bales. They're sort of like between 9 and 18 and average of about 12. Anyway, there's dust, so that's a good sign. We'll just keep moving now. This is a Skylark landing strip that was sown in the wheat. Name that song, that ultimate baling tune. Morgan's got the shaker raker on. He's shaking out the headlands because they're still damp. And what we're reading on there, 12%?
11% there.
I'll do.
482 kilo bales.
That's perfect. Well, all these rows we've managed to bale so far without Morgan shaking out are good because it's a third the effort. He's going faster than we can shake it out and rake it up. So that's a good do. She hasn't done too bad a job. See where it was parked. All the debris that's blown underneath over the last few weeks. Should do that one next. Got the rake on. That's just been Rickabees to pick some string up. I'm off now, turning a field that I was quite smug about yesterday because I thought I'd turned everything, and then John said, did you do that 10 acres by the old post office? And I didn't, I forgot, so I'm just going to go and roll that onto some dry ground now. Can you see? Probably not. There's like black soil underneath where we're moving the row from. We're just flicking it off so that dries, in case we have to shake it out. But this field didn't feel too bad, so hopefully we can just bale it in an hour or two. This is the one I forgot. Just finished this field, going to head up now to the ones that we shook out this morning. Hope that's dry enough to row back up and then get baling back in there. John's just rung the belt for the unloading auger on the combine, just snapped. So we're on core fields. They're like, I think we've got one here. We'll grab it and we'll head over to you, which is brilliant. This was shook out 2 hours ago. Rob baled the middle of the field. That's all been cleared. Oscar, Chris Orton's helping us there with his fast track, have been clearing the straw. And it's so crispy dry now, it's amazing. So I'm just rowing it back into a row. When you do lose a little bit when you've had to shake it out, which is a shame. But I'll row this one up, go on to the other headlands that you shook out and row them up, and we're basically just changing fields, finding the dry stuff. Morgan shook this headland out, the middle is fine, so Rob's baling the middle. This has been shook out 2 hours. I'll row this up and then he'll be able to go straight back onto it as well. And then I'm going to go and find another field to row up the headlands on as well and see how they're getting on, putting a belt on the combine. All them crows again. Oh, there's a name, is it a murder when there's loads of crows? That's what we call them, a gang of crows. A little bit of in-field support here. Couldn't have broke down in a better place. Right by Bill and Joe's yard. I think you were here within less than an hour.
Good,
not bad, yeah.
First class series, that is.
It is, isn't it? And it actually wasn't that bad a belt because you only had to take off this one to get at it. But yeah, it's had a bit of stick this year unloading some wet stuff. Wet, green, horrible, snotty stuff. And that's the first time, this is the first breakdown we've had in how many, 4,000 acres.
It's good, isn't it?
Considering when you look how complicated the machine is. Now is it? Well, try that now. We're going to start. Well, it runs all the time, that belt, does it? Yeah. It runs all the time, that belt.
That belt's going on.
That's alright, yeah. Just put one order in, not two. That's it, yeah. Oh well. Job done. I know it's flat round here and people have hills, but that's not a bad view, is it? I don't mean if Sam's legs, I just mean like with the bridges and the river. Shed's starting to fill up, putting the barley straw in the shed. Don't know what to that one fall over. And the wheat straw and hay caps outside. Chris is here in the fast track carting. It's quite handy actually, we've got everyone on the track today, flat out. Morgan is, just watch over here, that trailer. Morgan's tedding, I'm raking, Rob's baling, Oscar's stacking, and Chris is carting on the fast track. Ah! Nearly dropped it, and Oscar's mum's made us dinner. It's handy here, him only living up the road. It's sort of his last day today. He goes to college next week, which is an absolute shame. Hopefully he'll get a decent schedule or whatever you call it, times table. I might get some days off or afternoons off to keep Elder when it's harvest. Another one, the headland rolled over now, so Rob's come in. Someone's enjoying the new dog furniture. Off to the next. That's, I've lost count actually, it's the 5th or 6th field I've been in today, because we've just been coming back to and revisiting them and catching it as it's dry, so we can keep the baler just going all day. Rob's just topped up with string, gone back out because my dad went and picked it up before while we were out baling. I'm just topping up with diesel. We'll carry on. Little traffic jam in the gateway. Morgan's just put the rollers on. He's going to roll where we worked after the OSR, see if we can get a second chit on it, and then hopefully in a week we will be drilling that with winter wheat, and then we'll spray it with pre-emergent spray and glyphosate a week probably after we've drilled it. So if he rolls it today, we should get a second chit as well on any weed seeds that might grow. Just not going down the road, and my dad runs say something's stuck in the lawnmower, can come back and help him unblock it, so do that, then I'll get back out again, roll it up. By the time I got to him, he'd already unblocked it. So, back down the road again. Who'd have put Tammy Wynette and KLF together? This was the bit that was flooded that we got like 9 ton of wheat off that were drying. But also, we might get 3 or 4 ton of straw off as well, which is worth doing. So, it's definitely worth patching up. 44 acres left to row up. It is now 6:30, is it? Get a focus? Yeah, 6:30. So hopefully get that done. It's clouded over now, which although it's stopping it drying, there's now a breeze. But it'll mean that there's no dew coming down as early if the breeze stays and it's cloudy. So hopefully we'll be able to bale later than normal. And I don't know how many times I've just said hopefully, but it was a lot. Anyway, I'll ring the signaller. Got to wait, there's a train coming, so I'll unlock the gate while I'm waiting. Can't see no train. There it comes, giving a wave. I just turned the PU off, jumped out and to feel the straw because it looked wet, but it's not. So got back in, forgot to turn the PU on, went 20 yards thinking that's not doing a very good job because the PU's not on. Nope. Sun's going down as well. Oh, may as well do the birthdays. Sunset birthdays, eh? That's amazing sunset for the birthdays. We've got all the cousins is 6. Will McMillan, I think that's Will in the Isle of Man. Geraldine Bork, I think it's pronounced. Helen Radner. Sam Richards is 19. There was another Sam Richards, but I think it's the same one. So if you're Sam Richards, it's your birthday and you're not 19. There's 2 of you. Laura Rice is 18, and we're now £75,374 raised, and the sun is setting. I'll back up and we'll keep going. Bill tried to get a video of the combine cutting the buckwheat before, so hopefully it turns out okay. I'll show you now. Looks like James has brought me my tea. Doesn't look dark on the camera, but it actually is getting quite dark now, so I think it's time to put the lights on. Is it that one or is it all of them? That's the back as well then. It's better. Right, it's pretty dark in places now. Still 18 degrees though, and not gone damp yet. Rob is hopefully only a couple of minutes away with the baler, but it is the wrong time of the day, 8:30 at night, to be starting early in 44 acres. But we'll just keep going until the moisture reads too high on the baler, and then we'll have to call it a day. Hopefully though, again, another hopeful day. Hopefully we get it done. But that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and it's plenty of dust, isn't it? What have you been up to today? Let us know in the comments. Has everyone been buying Oasis tickets? Because it seems to be, social media seems to be full of all that at the moment. Yeah, let us know in the comments what you've been up to. I'll see you tomorrow.